They say that home is a feeling, and this section of the trail for us felt like we were back home, walking through those rolling hills of that good old English countryside. And after a 0 day in Hamilton and heading back to the trail, we couldn't help but feel like this was now our home.
I've been walking in the country,
Our trail home with our little family.
and I've been chasing after my shadow. Nobody asked me my name. Maybe my baby will never see me again.
Yes, it is.
And I hold on to life in the palm of my hand. I think God must really love this land.
Today marked our first trail birthday, for Dina's 19.
And I've been sipping on that sweet cherry.
And after zeroing with Dina's family the previous day, they joined us to hike up Pirongia.
I've been laughing and smoking in the shade.
So we're currently going through Pirongia Forest, and we can see the peak. Not far to go.
Ships in the sky.
And of course, in true Araroa style, they send us down before we go back up. And it's pretty muddy.
I hold on to life in the palm of my hand. I think God must really love this land. And no heaven above can't stop me now.
Yay! Woo! So we just got up to the hut, and these are all the tent sites. First use of our hut passes in the book. We reached the hut at a pretty reasonable time, which meant that sunbathing and birthday celebrations were in order. Start singing. Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dina. Happy birthday to you. Hey!
Maybe you're tired of the waves that come and knock you off your feet. I'd long to see you.
The birthday celebrations continued with Pass the Parcel, which had some other various challenges added to it.
To greet a life.
Saying goodbye to our home. Down we go. As I've previously mentioned, the weather in New Zealand can be pretty temperamental. So we're just walking down these boardwalks from our hut, and it looks like we're climbing up there. So I can't imagine the view's going to be that great, but it'll be a nice little climb for the morning. And this is the view halfway.
We go, we'll take the highs and lows with us while we see forever free from.
And coming down from Pirongia was wet and muddy.
Maybe you're tired of the waves that come and knock you off your feet. I'd long to see
Really,
you on a
really
day
muddy.
will dry. Maybe the answer lies beneath these scattered words. They flood our streets and now the lights without the power flicker on into the night.
It was like an obstacle course.
We'll take the highs and lows with us while we see forever free from here.
And the 2-second stretches of boardwalk were an absolute godsend.
We'll take the highs.
Boardwalks, woo! But let's be honest, there's only so long you can keep that up for. And at the end of the day, you're gonna get muddy. So this is currently water battery.
So
We go, we'll take the highs and lows.
We did it! Time to wash our feet. At the bottom, we met a monk who was heading up on pilgrimage. And of course, Paul's gone for a picture with them. For us, we were pushing on through. At least that was the plan anyway. Until we were distracted by this guy. Walker's rubbish bin. I mean, who can resist? And then Pip, the dog.
Oh.
Hi! After much debate, we spent the night.
Currently camping next to a car for the night.
Which was a great call. It absolutely chucked it down.
Just a little bit. Still
Getting wet in rain.
As did the day after.
bit muddy.
All day.
Found signs again. Back on trail. Muddy feet. Is basically a river. Currently just walking through a waterfall. So we're currently on our way to Waitomo. It's raining a lot, like a lot, but we're in the rainforest. And we've been walking over waterfalls, and through puddles and sliding in the mud, and honestly it has been pretty awesome so far. We're very wet and very muddy, but pretty sure there's a hostel tonight, so happy days. So we've just arrived at a pond and we need to be over there. Made it through the lake and now it's just mud. Through a farmer's field and we're going up and down every hill. So we're currently on our like 5th hill. It's raining. I'm just excited to go. Time for another river crossing! So So Billy, one of the guys that we're walking with, he just went through a ton of mud and his shoe came off. And then got it back, elbow deep in mud. Lesson learnt, don't go to the front.
From the river, the mud turned into clay, which meant that it was very slippery.
It's very muddy. That clay stuff in it, mate. But we'll keep on going.
But today wasn't all crappy weather and mud. Well, actually it was, but we did also hit a milestone.
Halfway across the North Island! Woo! Woohoo!
Yeah!
There are nice trails around here.
You did it! You did it! So we just showered and unpacked everything, started drying stuff. We're in our hostel now at a YHA. It's awesome. The view out the window's real nice and it's all like a cabin style. So we're in a room with 4 bunks, 4 of us, so ideal. But yeah, we're just gonna relax, do the washing, soak my phone in rice because that got wet today and now won't turn on, and stretch. So we just left our hostel for the night, had some breakfast and a coffee at the general store, and now we're setting off to Cory today. So we've it's supposed to be raining all day, but so far we got some sunshine. So we're going to enjoy the sunshine while it lasts. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So we just made it through the forest. Slid most of the way down because it's pretty steep and wet and that clear mud, but we're out. Sun's still out and now we just got some field work in, so it's survived.
2 years have come and gone, so don't come back with open arms and put me through another life.
Currently fighting through the ghosts.
'Cause you and I were building castles in the sky. In every waking moment I would sit and wonder why.
So currently now heading down the hills. It's awesome, it's such a cool track. We're just going through like the cornfields and trees behind it. But yeah, the views are wicked. So we're just up on that hill and now we're back on a gravel road straight to Cory.
One night I had to choose between you and misconstrue, but I couldn't see into the light. You said we'll have to see, but I didn't take it seriously. A losing cause, a losing fight.
We then had to walk through a field of cows, which seemed a little agitated by us. But aside from that, the walk through the hills was beautiful.
In every waking moment, I would sit and wonder why the ice in your veins won't melt. It made me
We made it to town. Woo! Bit misleading. The markers are on that side. And then there's a sign that says don't cross. So we're gonna take it that it leads you to the same place. I'm gonna go this way.
And it was slippy.
Oh, you alright, mate? Turns out we're right not to cross. This is what it leads to. 2 fences joining. One with barbed wire and the other's electric, so made the right move.
That night, a pretty big thunderstorm was due, so obviously instead of booking a hostel, we decided to camp.
It's raining.
The morning after was honestly probably one of our hardest days on trail. Annoyingly, I didn't film as much as I thought I had, but in most parts the path had just completely fallen away, leaving a steep drop off down to the river.
It was you, not me, who dropped the ball and walked out on us. You didn't mind. This time I thought you know the feeling's mutual, and the castles in the sky would say goodbye.
but apart from almost losing Jordan to the river, we did make it through in one piece.
So we're currently walking along the Mangakawa River track, and it is sketchy as in some places. Like, most of the path's been really beautiful, but there's been a lot of drops, and where the path's just gone and we skidded down, and it's been a full-on morning. We're going to stop for lunch now, and hopefully the rest of the day gets a little bit easier.
And then ended up taking one hell of a detour. What a bloody day. Aside from all this, it wasn't all bad. The sun was out and the views were stunning.
To see you tonight.
So we're currently slightly off trail and trying to find our way back. We ended up doing lots of hills instead. We should be down there somewhere, but we're trying to figure out our way back in. The walk is really beautiful though, and there seems to be some form of path, so whether other people have done the same or what, I'm not sure. But the path that the arrows were on just seemed to be full of ghosts and we just couldn't get through. So, wish us luck. So, those guys in the distance, those tiny little dots, they are the guys that we got lost with, and we're heading around the hill, so we're both kind of trying out different routes, but hopefully this way will be slightly quicker. Woo! We made it back to the trail, back to the markers, back to the road. We went a very, very long way around over these hills instead of through the forest. The rest of the team are coming through and we're back. Woo! So turns out we made it to camp 5 k's earlier than we thought. Yay! So that detour was all good.